looking from his portrait image, does look a little like a Chucky doll.
Kinda, yeah.
How does a 12-year-old commit murder?
Same as anyone. Someone asked me to, so I did.
Do you do everything people ask you to?
If the price is right.
What happened to you? Why are you so angry?
Stop asking me these stupid questions! I am what I am, alright?
Nope, keep questions.
Why are you being so defensive?
I am not being defensive.
Are you
As soon
hiding
as you
from
stop
something?
with the questions,
What?
he's gonna stab you.
No? What the hell are you talking about?
Are you hiding behind that knife?
Well, no!
Care to prove it?
What?
Go on. You don't need the knife? Prove it, or are you nothing but a nebbish?
You son of a bitch. I don't need a knife to take your sorry ass. Heh. Old man, you're funny. You think your God's going to help you out of this?
Perhaps. Perhaps not. But my 4 years on the B'nai B'rith Yeshiva High School boxing team will even the odds.
What the hell, man?
Perhaps you didn't hear me the first time.
So, boxer.
Now, do I have your attention?
Let me go, man.
You have two choices. You can answer my questions, or I throw you onto the tracks.
Oh my.
What? You're crazy.
Am I? Train's coming. Make your choice.
Fine. Fine.
Who sent you? Answer!
Zelig.
Zelig?
He's hooked in deep with the mafioso. Did you know that? He'd find struggling businessmen like your friends Jack and Ethan, and then hook them up with investors.
Investors?
Mafia investors.
He got them involved with the mob?
Yes. He got them in debt so deep they needed a tractor to pull them out. When they refused to pay, I was called in to take care of them.
So you killed Jack Lauder and Ethan Goldberg.
Yes.
I see. Well, one question remains. What should I do with you?
Just let me go.
Well,
And this choice doesn't actually have an impact on the story, I don't think. It just, if you pick one, each one has a different achievement attached to it.
perhaps you still have some purpose to fill. I've done all I can. I've shown mercy. The rest is up to God.
And yes, you totally can throw him into the train tracks. And during that whole scene, just in my head, because I can't hear whatever music this group came up with, I just heard Timonos'
Hello?
battle theme from Octopath Traveler 2.
Mrs. Lauder? Rodshri? Hello? Oh no.
So someone came in here and ransacked the place.
A note? Zelig.
He found out what happened, but could he actually prove it?
Jack, I'm
Oh,
sorry,
if
Jack.
the
As a man, I wish
if
you
the
all the
police
happiness in the world.
were to actually
As a
go
rabbi,
in and check
as a religious
check,
leader out of duty,
the
could not accept
deceased's
it. Can you
email,
understand?
that would be
Jack.
proof.
Jack, forgive me, Jack. I'm sorry I cast you out. I'm sorry my actions sent you down this path. I... Get a hold of yourself, Stone. This isn't your doing. Zelig.
Enter. Rabbi Stone, how good of you to come.
You didn't leave me much choice, Rabbi Zelig.
That's not entirely fair. You could have walked away.
I made a commitment.
And you're so good at those, aren't you?
Tell me what you want.
I only want this, Stone. You're going to walk over to the balcony. Take a nice long look at the view. Enjoy it. It costs a bundle. Then, when you've thought carefully about what brought you here, you're going to jump over the edge.
So, rabbinical responses only.
And why would I do this?
How about to save her life?
And if I refuse?
I shoot her, then you, and throw you both off the balcony. I'd prefer to avoid complications, but it's the same to me either way.
You think you'll get away with this?
You have no idea what you're messing with, Stone. This goes way beyond you or me.
I don't claim to see what lies beyond. All I see is a man charged with leading his people, but instead leads them to their deaths.
It's not that simple, Stone. It never is. Pull your head out of the clouds and take a look around. This is how the world works. So, are you going to jump? Or is this going to get messy?
Agree to go out there.
All right. You win, Zelig. You hold all the cards.
Good boy. He can be taught. Start walking. Now, open the door, Stone. Wait, there's one more thing.
Keep
Why do you
rabbinical.
want to do this, Rabbi Zelig?
Zelig!
Eventually, you got to try
You!
to stall him.
You son of a...
DeMarco, you idiot! It's not enough you bungle your assignment. You show up here? Did anyone follow you?
I want my money!
You want what you deserve? Fine. What? Are you going to say he didn't deserve it?
Well, that's a painful way to die.
He certainly
Yep.
served his purpose.
Now, move. All this bloodshed sickens me.
He also gets way too close with that gun.
Try to stall him.
Kenneth Stone, you're on the edge. Now die with dignity and jump.
Try to grab the gun.
Your bravado is irritating. Now, jump!
Try to grab it again.
Your capacity for pain is indeed impressive. I'm almost tempted to watch you bleed where you stand, but time is short. Now jump or die.
Grab again.
I'm looking. Yeah, now climb over the balcony.
Well, what are you waiting for?
You're admiring the view.
Just admiring the view.
Yes, it is nice, isn't it?
Now try to grab it again.
Oops, dropped it.
Yeah. Oh,
You-
well,
you
Butterfinger.
Mumser, you are a nothing.
So now,
Yes, you think you can knock me out like some common street punk?
now you got to do a few things. You've got a bunch of questions you should ask,
I am
and when he
Amos Zelig.
doesn't
I've
respond
spearheaded
with
the
a question,
strongest
you
Jewish
punch him.
synagogue in Manhattan for over 30 years. Who are you, little rabbi?
You really think
Start
you can
with-
win this fight?
You think you can shut up?
Let's see. Yeah, you call yourself a
You call
you call yourself a Jew.
You call yourself a hero?
How can you face God knowing what you've done?
How can you face God knowing what you've done?
God knows more than anyone how the world
And if
works.
you get up, you
I'm
should be able
sure
to
he
punch him now.
understands.
Are there others like you?
Are there others like you?
More than you can possibly imagine.
Punch. Is this how a rabbi acts?
Is this how a rabbi acts?
This is how the world acts.
And again, he didn't give you a question, so keep punching. How can you live with yourself?
How can you live with yourself?
With power, respect, and money, I manage quite well.
Right cross. You really think God will understand your actions?
You really think God will understand your actions?
God knows what is necessary. I'm sure he understands.
That's not a question.
This feels like a better version of the monkey and insult fighting.
And it's kind of simplistic. Are you happy with this life?
Are you happy with this life, Zelig?
Yes. Are you?
Punch.
You really
Do you think a rabbi should act this
acts
way?
this
Yeah.
way?
I told you, Stone. This is how the world is. Get used to it.
See, I ask again, how can you
I
live with
ask
yourself?
Again, how can you live with yourself?
I have all the prestige and respect money can buy, Stone. I live quite comfortably.
You punching.
Combo breaker.
Zelig, it's over. What do you have to
Finish
say for
him.
yourself?
Mazel tov, Rabbi Stone. I applaud you. To have come this far, you certainly are resourceful.
Just what are you saying, Zelig?
I do remember Jack Lauder very well. He came into my office 8 years ago, looking to get married. It seemed that this Zionist, pig-headed rabbi was against it. Oh, the things he said about you. Imagine my surprise when you showed up in my office.
Yeah, I bet you were shocked, all right.
I've done some checking up on you. In all these years, you've never learned to make concessions.
Concessions? Concessions? The Jewish people are slowly becoming extinct. For thousands of years, we've struggled to keep our place on this planet, and you talk of concessions. As a rabbi, I do everything I can to help, and if that means refusing to conduct an interfaith marriage, then so be it. I can still look at myself in the mirror and call myself a rabbi. What are you, Zelig? You're nothing but a common criminal who consorts with gangsters and assassins.
We all have our place in the big machine, Stone. And you're just a tiny squeaky wheel. Now be a good cog and just let me go. I know you don't have the guts to throw me over.
So you can choose, do you throw him over or do you just knock him out and let the cops deal with him, basically?
So, it's over?
It's over, Mrs. Lauder. We'll leave Rabbi Zelig for the police.
You're hurt. You're bleeding all over.
It'll be okay, Mrs. Lauder.
Okay, you were shot.
It's all right, let's just get out of here.
Well, all right, if you say so.
I mean, shot twice, yes.
Yeah, I'm probably really so.
Are you
lost
sure
that
you're
fight.
okay?
I'm fine, Mrs. Lauder.
Call me Raj, please. After all this, I think you deserve it. But we're going to the hospital and no argument.
Sure.
Like, dude, I fell on this bullet.
Then I fell on the other bullet.
The weeks sped by. Jack's bestowal arrived in the mail. I was able to appease all my debts. Thanks to an anonymous tip, the police picked Amas Zelig before he regained consciousness. We tried to tell him that I attacked him. Luckily, Raja testified on my behalf. Back to the ground. I never suppose. Has anything changed for me? Not really.
Thank you, Cantor Kaplan.
They still pile up. It won't be a problem as long as Jack's money holds. After that, it's best not to think about it.
Is it only in the aftermath of pain that we are justified in questioning God's fairness? Just how much pain must occur to legitimately raise the question, why do bad things happen to good people? Just how much pain? God might not seem fair. We may not always feel connected to him. That is, we may feel lonely, and often do. Yet the underlying reality of our lives is that we are always connected, whether we feel it or not, whether we accept it or deny it. The connection is there. And since we are connected, we are responsible. Battling for goodness is how we give our lives meaning. Maybe there are no answers. Ultimately, we may never find that elusive truth. Yet ultimately, we may find something else. Meaning, significance, and fulfillment. If so, that may be enough.
And there we go.
Yep. That definitely was a short game.
Yeah. Set down basically the core foundation, the core mechanics of what we go into the Blackwell, and the rest of the other series they go on to build.
And I'm pretty sure... Oh, look, Abe Goldfarb again. I'm pretty sure that they had the other games already in the works, just because, well, you saw bits and pieces.
Yeah. I think this one. Like, Shivah actually looked better than the original first Blackwell did. But then a whole bit of the evolution of the Blackwell series' graphical look basically came down to the money they had at the time.
Yeah. So Abe Goldfarb actually in the main role this time.
Ooh, bloopers.
My name is Rabbi Stone. It's been a while. But here I am. I'm doing all right.
How goes the show?
Yeah, it's okay. It's no great shakes as they go.
Thumping those Bibles?
Thumping the old Torah.
Right on.
That's right, rocking the mezuzah. Rocking the mezuzah.
The menorah.
That's what I like. That's how I roll. Good night to you, Rabbi Zelig.
Good night to you, Rabbi Stone.
No, good night to you. Okay. Okay.
This feels like a missed chance for the Blackwell series that we didn't get bloopers.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
knew I'd be back. Rabbi Stone, come with me if you want to live. I've been sent back from the future by your son to protect you from
And again,
Joe
depending how
DeMarco.
many of them there
Over to
were.
the chopper.
You vile, murdering lowlife. You can go to...
Because I know, I mean, for something like this, you
Little
usually have
growling
the
never
actors
hurts.
go into the studio.
Rabbi Mad.
But I know for some productions, you still have the actors work from wherever they are and just send you their voice lines. I know whenever I do voice acting work, I don't save my outtakes. Some people do, I don't.
I forgot her name, but there's a voice actress on Twitter who does record her outtakes, sends them also to, I think, her manager or whatever. Also shares them on Twitter. Fun times.
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, there's my phone. Excuse me a second, Rabbi. This'll only take a minute.
What do we tell you? Stop. Put your phone on silent in the recording studio.
I don't know who you
Yeah,
are
you generally
or
need
where
to do
you
that.
think you get off. But I think you'd better leave. Before
Because
I
it
do
will
something
buzz
we'll
at the
both
worst
regret.
times.
I'm done talking.
I'm done talking.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's quite a few.
This show ain't big enough for the both of us.
I think I'll just
Let me do that one more time.
Tough
leave
guy thing is fun.
the rest of this for anyone who
Yeah.
has the game. You can check this out.
Yeah.
Check them out yourselves. This case of
Alright, that's right.
this video's run pretty much long enough. Aha! Here's the beginning I didn't get at the beginning. I hate it when games do this. Oh, you
So yeah, why do rabbis always answer with a question? Key to getting through bits of this game.
And now we're pretty much done. Yeah. The first game. Still aiming at the bugs with audio quality and that lot. That's a nice start.
Also, puzzle difficulty.
Yeah.
Because there wasn't much puzzling to be done other than figuring out passwords.
Yeah. Maybe these days, my puzzle solving quality is not much high these days.
Hmm.
So, shall I wrap it up for now? And we'll be back with something else next time. So until then, be good, be well, and don't really get any dodgy deals. Later, folks.
Take care, everyone.